key benefits we see are really fall into three key categories. One is the labor associated with managing supplies drastically gets reduced through our system because we automate the supply management process. The other thing is we reduce the amount of inventory that's typically utilized within a facility, not only from a storage standpoint, but also from a consumption standpoint. And the third piece, which we believe is the most valuable, is the data that comes out of the system, because it allows the practitioner to have information on what's happening as it relates to supplies within their office, and then make business decisions that helps them reduce the overall cost of supply management.
They now can see what their consumption is on, a monthly, quarterly, daily basis. And so they see what type of products they're going through. They can see where they can actually come in and consolidate different types of products now that they've got data.
Remember the Fortune 500 companies like Walmart, they're really focused on having just-in-time inventory, meaning that they only have the inventory on hand that they absolutely need. In order to do that, they have very sophisticated systems that allow them to manage the data around the inventory. What we do with our systems is we really bring that level of sophistication to the dental office and the veterinary office, but they get to do it at a touch of a button.
Our web-based software will actually automatically email them reporting on consumption, on aging of items, so items that aren't being used, on staff members' compliance levels. And so all they have to do is open up an email and look at a report.
Because it's web-based, it allows the practitioner or any of his management team to be able to go onto the web and view all the data associated with their supply management. Whether they're in the office or they're traveling on business or they're at a convention, they can always be in touch with what's happening with their inventory.
The people that we train, they really have a key in the success of our system. And they like that. They take ownership of it and they're very proud of it. They now see what a benefit they're providing to their practice and their coworkers and their doctors.
The return on investment, or ROI as we refer to it, is fairly quick. And the facilities that we're installing, we're seeing a less than a 12-month payback in the veterinary market. In the dental market, same issues, but you're going to see a little bit longer payback, probably about 18 months payback of the solution, because they just don't have the same volume of supplies that you see in a veterinary office. With the current economic conditions that we're in, it's becoming very important to drive efficiencies within their office, but they don't have the tools to manage it because there are no automated systems available today. But now with Cubex here, they will have the tools.
We have a whole plan, we call it really the pre-implementation plan, because the technology is great, but you have to have data to put into it to make it operate the right way. We need what supplies they're ordering, medications that they're ordering, who they're ordering it from, how much it costs, and then how they want to issue it out of the cabinet. We spend about a week doing that, and then when we get on site, typically the install, depending upon how many cabinets they've ordered, is between 3 and 5 days.
When we go in and we implement our systems, we know at the end of the day we're really going to save these clients money. And it's certainly fun to get the sale, but it's a lot more fun to come back and show them after the 90 or 120 days when we do our return on investment analysis for them what the real impact was, and just kind of see their surprise by how much we saved them in those areas, whether it's labor or consumption reduction or increasing their charge capture at their veterinary office. That's kind of the most rewarding part of what we do.
What's really great about what I do is I get to come out and actually work with the staff members. And I really get to see what their operation process was prior to Cubex, and then I work with them throughout the implementation process and post-implementation and supporting them. And so I really get to see the change, and it's really exciting for me because I get to see them get excited about the data that we're providing them with.
What I'm hearing people say is, I used to really think about inventory or worry about, are we going to run out, did I place that order? Now with Cubex, I don't think about inventory anymore. And that's exactly what we want to hear. We want them to hear that they've kind of forgotten about supply management, inventory management, and that the Cubex takes care of it for them.